Hi viewers, welcome to our channel. The topic today I am coming with is comparison. The most important thing in everyone's life. We compare with everyone. We compare with who are higher than us. We compare with who are richer than us. We compare with who are better than us. So this is the drawback for happiness. Everybody tries to be happy, happy, happy. What's that happiness you are getting there? You are trying to be happy and comparing. When you go on comparing with the people, you will not be happy anymore. So comparison must have that equally status people with equally status people. Don't compare your life with your elders, right? Your elders who are more aged than you. You compare your life with your own aged people, equally aged people, equally experienced people, equally qualified people. When you compare with equally qualified, equally experienced, equally aged people, then you understand that where you are, what you want to do, how to move. This is the one thing actually. Most of the people don't actually understand that why they are comparing. So if we compare with more aged people, like for example, one person is in 30s and compares with 40s. One person is in 40s and compares with 50s. The person is in 50s and he compares with 70s and 60s. So how could you go for? It becomes just like America only. America got 100 years before independence than India got independence. So it happens like that only. When you compare with the people who are better than, higher than, right, more aged than, and more qualified than you, definitely will get unhappiness. Because they were born early, right? They studied earlier, they started their career earlier, they settled earlier. So when you compare with them, how could you be happy? That's what happiness comes when you compare with equally qualified, equally experienced, equally aged people only. Then only will be happiness. You'll get happiness. This is a small thing people don't understand and feel sorry about everything and feels very sad about everything. So comparison is not necessary. Indeed, comparison is not necessary with anyone, because just you work and do, that's it. It goes on like that. But if it is inevitable, the comparison is inevitable, don't compare with the people who are more aged than you, the people who are more qualified than you, the people who are more experienced than you, because they started their journey before you entered somewhere else, before you finished. For example, you finished your graduation and so year, means say before 10 years only the people might have finished their graduation. For example, you started your career just 10 years before or 5 years before. The people might have started their career 20 years ago. So when you compare with those people, you can't be happy. One thing, that's what the comparison is not necessary. The first thing is comparison is not necessary. How sincerely, how honestly we are working, how honestly we are putting our efforts to reach something else, that's important. But when comparison comes, don't compare with the people, right? The people who are, as I told you earlier also, the four things: who are more aged, right, more qualified than you, more experienced than you, and richer than you. So you compare with those people, the surroundings of yours, your qualified people, your experienced people, your aged people, and almost income group people also. Because we can't compare our riches with Mukesh Ambani. We compare our riches with Warren Buffett. Of course, we may take them as inspiration. So how the people really earning money there, how they are putting their efforts, how the 12 hours to them also, 12 hours to us also, but how they are really maintaining within the 12 hours all these millions dollars of rupees, or $1 billion. So this is one thing we understand, but we can't reach them. Of course, Sometimes people say, yes, when there is will, definitely we reach to Mukesh Ambani. Not possible, because they'll be ahead of that. What do you do? That's what always you think that your comparison is not that thing which gives you happiness. It doesn't give you happiness. Try to understand. Of course, the young generation who are there today, they feel simply for many things. So they expect which they don't deserve also. Just again will be unhappy. So unhappy comes when you expect something there. So recently I had read one quote on WhatsApp status of one of my friends. What said? Who hurt you means here only my expectations hurt me. Who hurts you or who hurt you means here only my expectations hurt me. When you have expectations more than you deserve. One thing here, try to understand. When you have expectations more than you deserve, definitely you will have unhappiness. That's what you deserve and expect in the same way. So equally you expect, no problem at all. But if you expect more than that what you deserve, so definitely unhappiness is there. What field you are in, how you are working, whether you are in business, whether you are in official career, whether you are in bureaucracy, whether you are in some other other kind of professions. So like when you take this kind of analysis, what I say that analyze only one thing: analyze, interpret, examine, and predict. Analyze, interpret, examine, and predict. When you take these four qualities and go ahead with equally people with you who are there educationally, career purpose, and experienced and aged, equally these are there, then you go with this here: interpret, examine, analyze, and predict. So with these things if you go, definitely you will be happy. Otherwise, if you go beyond that, of your more than your 10 years older to you, it's not good. So that always let us think about it, because people have this only comparisons and feel very sad sometimes. That's what I thought to give this topic, of course, a talk. I think you like it, and most of the people now onwards live comparing with the people more than their age and more than their education, more than their That's what, compare with the people what you deserve. That's only the way of life. That's only the happiness of life. Of course, if I say anything, just take it lighter side, because people may say many things, but how many people accept them, that's totally difficult and different. If you follow it, definitely you'll be happy, and definitely you lead a good life without comparing with anyone of months means here than your age. So that is only one thing. So that be happy. Don't compare with anyone who are better than you, aged than you, especially who are aged, more aged than you, and more experienced than you, more qualified than you, more richer than you. Sorry. Okay. So thank you so much for being with me. For BSVS, please subscribe, share, like it. Thank you so much.